All right, good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and cold. It's about 34 degrees out right now. It's about 34 degrees out right now. And I head out and do a little workout. Garmin's got me doing 4 times 4 minutes at like 750. Says it's a VO2 max workout. Probably is because I'm so slow nowadays. But yeah, go out, get this run done, and then I'll check back in. All right. Okay, I just finished up the intervals. They went pretty good. I did the 4 minutes, 2-minute walk in between each one. Yeah, stuck to the pace pretty good on the first one. Went a little bit fast on the second one, felt good. Went back to the 750 on the third one, and then that last one I just did was a little bit faster again, and that was good. I was kind of happy with my speed there. I felt like I could have gone faster on all of them. I was a little bit worried that I really was just extremely slow, but I still am, but better than I expected. Yeah, so I'm just gonna walk a little bit and then I'll jog back into the house, and I think that'll end up giving me probably like 4.5, close to 5 miles maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so pretty happy with that. One thing I was thinking about during the run though is like during the breaks in between reps, my watch beeps at me a lot because I'm walking. But I don't think that if you're walking in between like intervals like that, that's not a bad thing. I actually think it's a good thing to walk those reps because then you have more energy to put forth on the intervals. Because I know a lot of people would probably like, you know, they're gonna stick to that jog. Like it's a super easy jog still to do, like 12-minute miles. But at the same time, I'm like, it's not gonna give me any more benefit compared to walking. Whereas, you know, when I walk, I have that extra energy to put into the effort of the interval. I've always kind of thought that way, and it just works. It works for me. I'm not gonna like wear myself out jogging in between reps. Like, I understand the benefit of not walking on like long runs and stuff because your heart rate stays low and you're not trying to like recover on those. You're not like trying to recover your heart rate down. But if you do, you know, say you're out on a long run and your heart rate gets too high, it's a good idea to walk to get that heart rate down. Because the heart rate's one of the biggest factors in like running. But anyways, I don't know, I'm just rambling. I just had that thought because my watch was dinging at me while I was walking. It was going too slow, too slow. Well, you know what, fuck you. Anyways, I'm just gonna walk on those interval reps, or those rest reps in between intervals, and make sure I get that effort forth into the interval. It always helps me. But anyways, okay, I'm walking home. I'm gonna finish up here, and yeah, this might be the last run I have for a couple of weeks. Maybe like, I don't really know. I can't remember what the doctor told me how long. I know he said you have to take it real easy for like 2 weeks after a vasectomy. So yeah, this could be the last run for a while. Anyways, maybe I could run tomorrow. I probably should. I probably should do like just some base miles or something tomorrow, just to get something in, because I'm gonna be bedridden for like at least 2 days. Wearing a jock strap. What the hell is that about? Icing my balls. I don't know. It sucks. I wish I wasn't having to do this. I'm gonna, you know, it's my wife. This is my wife's fault. It's really my fault because, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. I am rambling. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. All right, good morning, everybody. Long time since I've done anything on here. It's been about a month since I've ran. Let's think. I think the last time I ran was like early November, and it's December 12th today. So I've had a lot going on. Thing that I had the vasectomy, and that I had like a couple of weeks off from there. The recovery on that was a lot worse than I expected, because I'd read online about a lot of people saying that you'd be down for about a week or whatever, but that knocked me out for at least like 2 weeks of doing anything strenuous. And then we went to the beach with the family. That was like a week long, and I didn't have any interest in running there. And then by the time I got back, I'd kind of really gotten out of rhythm. And then also we had, like, the whole family got strep, and we were terribly sick for a few days. Anyways, yeah, it's been a while, so I'm probably gonna die today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Not much. Just do what I can. Probably like run, walk for a little bit. Try to get back in the rhythm here. But who knows? I've gained some weight. I closed in on 270, and then I kind of got back down a little bit. So I'm like the heaviest I've been in years. So I'm struggling a little bit there, and I'm sure it's going to make this run feel just like the worst thing ever. But anyways, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get going, and I'll check back in. Bye-bye. Okay, all done. 4 miles. That went surprisingly well. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I expected to be so much worse than that, but I pretty much ran the whole thing. My shoes came untied a couple of times. That was annoying, so I had to stop for that. But other than that, I ran all 4 miles. They weren't fast, we'll see what it is when I get home, but I think it was like probably 10, 15, 10, 20 a mile. So, I mean, I don't really care about the speed. I was just happy like my heart rate stayed consistent, and pretty much ran the whole way. That's really all I could ask for after over a month of not running. But yeah, so happy with that, and feel pretty good. Like, I think taking a little break was probably good for my feet. I was starting to have some feet problems. I was like unable to even walk barefoot, just because it was hurting so bad. I was like wearing slides all the time, but my feet feel good now. I can walk around fine, no shoes, anything, which I'll probably start doing more. I need to walk more barefoot. I think wearing like ultra soft shoes for the last 4 years has done a number on my feet. Like where there was like the Hokas or the big thick Brooks or anything like that. I think it just takes a toll on your feet over time. Maybe it's worse for like someone like me, bigger, heavier, like squished down in the shoes more. I don't know, but my feet were feeling terrible. But after a month of no running, and also I've switched to Ultras, which I used to hate. But they got that wide toe box. These aren't zero drop like the other ones. These are the Experience Flows, and they have like a 4 millimeter drop. So yeah, they feel good though. I like the extra room around the toes. Took a little getting used to wearing these, but they've been pretty good since. So okay, so yeah, as far as everything else goes, still loving the self-employment life. It's gonna be tough not having a paycheck, because I think technically like this week would be the first time I'm not getting a paycheck. I got a paycheck at the beginning of the month, So yeah, got to start making money soon. But I'm starting to get the shirts going. I just got like my first like original design shirt, and I'm got it on my website. And I'm gonna try to get people to buy it. And even I don't really expect anyone to buy it, but if just a couple of people do, that'd be fun. And it'll give me some experience going forward on like how to do things. The worst part so far about all of it is the time management. You know, when you have a job, you have set hours that you're always going to work. But when you do your own thing, it's just tough. Especially the little kids. Like me and my wife are just constantly going back and forth with each kid, and she does more than me. I'm not gonna say that she doesn't, but it's so tough. Like carving out time to like do your own thing. Try to like I want to build my business and everything, but I only have like a couple hours here and there, and it's hard to get like consistent with like the amount of time you put in. And I feel like I'm just kind of rambling about it, but I've got to figure it out. We've talked about like blocking off time where I like lock my door and just work, but I don't think that's really going to work. I think eventually I'll probably lost my microphone there for a second. Yeah, there was a heron flying away. I don't know. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, we're going to block time off. So I like lock my doors, but I don't think that'll work because like AJ runs around. He knows I'm in there. He's going to come run up there and bang on the door. So really like the best time to work is either at night or when they're taking naps. So you don't get a whole lot of time. And I kind of feel bad working when they're all awake and she's in there taking care of all of them. So got to find some balance. My dad really wants me to like find a building to like we want to buy a building and then we could like section it off and lease out some parts of it and like that would help pay for the building, or just rent a spot. But I'm not sure I want to do that. I just don't think like the kind of businesses that I want to do necessarily need a like storefront necessarily. Like definitely like a place to do business would be good. Like a place to have my shop and everything, but I don't necessarily know if I need a storefront. And that's kind of what he's leaning more towards. I'm going to try to get back to some kind of running. I don't know if I'm going to care too much about doing a ton. Like I was wanting to get back to, you know, like running races and stuff. I honestly kind of enjoyed the month off. Maybe just run a couple of times a week and then do some, you know, like workouts or something. Try to stay healthy that way. Because the way like I feel better, like my feet and my legs feel better than they did a month ago. And I know I just really just need to lose weight. Once I lose weight, running will be so much easier. Yeah. I don't really know where I'm going with any of this. It's kind of like my life. Don't know where I'm going with it. Anyways, I'm gonna head home. I'm heading home now, walking. This is like a nice little mile-long walk back home. Yeah. I think I'll probably try to get some work done today. Maybe see if I can come up with some cool new designs. Just practice some more screen printing. Because I do enjoy it. You know, I've been doing it more the past couple of days. And I really do like doing it. It's fun. It's satisfying. Yeah. All right. I'm going to quit rambling. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.